Yep, it's a smoker. And it's running really good. I'm going to shut the smoke off just so you can see the amp drop. That full blast is 2. And they don't want to see anything over, I think, 2.7 or something like that with a couple of cars. So I don't think we're going to have any trouble. It speeds right up. Look at that, I'm getting 17 volts. Looks like 1.85, 1.9, something like that. Pretty close, 1.8, dropping a little bit. Seems to be dropping every time I run it. So I'm guessing the brushes are breaking in and stuff like that. The chuff sounds really strong, so that airway is working well. The light bulb is cloudy with dirt, but it's still bright, so I'm just going to clean it. And the funny thing is, when you take the bulb out, you know, it doesn't really matter that much. It is a light bulb. LEDs help, but not greatly. Only when you have like hundreds of them in a house or something, I guess. The engine seems to be running clean. It just seems real responsive. Then when I put the smoke on, it goes about point, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, about point, oh gosh, maybe 0.4, just under half an amp draw. 16 volts, 2.2, smoking like a champ. Really, really looking good. One issue I have is my threads in my fiberboard are pretty shot, just from aging, I'm guessing. So I may have to do some screwing around here. This stack causes quite a bit of restriction. And if I put my finger over it, you can see where all the leaks are. So I need to come up with a better, oops, maybe you weren't seeing that. Watch this. I put my finger over the hole and leaks just come out the sides. So I'm going to have to come up with a better tube or a better fastener. I don't know what. But anyway, I'm done. I'm done as far as I think. This is coming along great. I think the engine, what I have here, is done. I would like to put in some taillights in the tender, but we'll come to that. I would like to put the firebox over the engine. I'd like to get the wheel covers so they look like they're framed, you know, like the big one, like the big boys, you know, something that decorates them up a little bit. And then I think it's there. Let's see how my printer's doing. I had trouble yesterday. I've done quite a bit of calibration today, and it looks like it's coming along just fine. It has the bottom plate. What you're seeing now is this gray piece is now being printed in black. I've refined the shape considerably, touched it up, trying to make it just a little more friendly as we get in there. And I'm hoping that this new PLA plastic seems to be really nice as far as giving me nice, crisp, smooth edges. So it'll be interesting to see how this comes out. It's really hard to show you a view on here. Maybe I can get over here a little bit. Get that out of the way. I don't know. Can I? Where is it? Where is that damn thing? I can't find it now. I don't know where I am here. Oh, there it is. That's it. That's it. There you can see it. See, that's the opening for the diesel light, which fire will come out. I've shortened the part. I've shortened the depth of the firebox. As I measured this engine, we didn't need so much depth. It has quite a bit. That'll give us more room in the cabin, so to speak, so that it won't be crowded. The firebox will start at this point, and it won't come out that far. It'll only come out about this far. So you'll still have quite a bit of cabin in there. I could actually put a figure in. Oh, and there you see the date stamp. Isn't that neat? January 1957. If you can't read it, I can. 1957, which was the first year that I got my Flyer. This is a 54, January 54, but this is a 287. I had a 283. So this is the engine, my first American Flyer engine that my parents got me, and it was a Chicago Northwest. And it had a few cars and some oval track, and that was in 57. So the same year, bigger engine, but at any rate. And I've been working on my smoke ideas and designs. I've got all kinds of sketches here I'm working on. I got to come up with my design in 3D. That way I can build it like I'm building this part, and then I can build my own smoke. I like this chassis. I'm thinking about using this chassis because it's actually an open frame DC motor. The magnet that was in there was the old Flyer magnet from 48, and it was pretty weak. So I put in these really super magnets that you can get online, and my God, does this thing run. So I'm thinking I might try it. I might try it in a real engine. And I came up with my design for this. It's not too bad, actually. If this was the smoke and this is the fan, it's going to look like that. And then the motor is going to stick out here, and that's going to be the new smoke. It'll be about this envelope, and I'll put a fan motor inside there. And there's got a lot of rework on these cavities to make it work right. But in any case, that'll be a fan-driven smoke. The Lionel boards, the Lionel frames look like this, and they're just too, they don't work. They don't fit. They're too fat. And I had one here. It was a different two-piece Lionel. It normally works like this. And it would fit in there like that. And so what I did was I went like that. I thought, what if I could make it like that? And that almost could work, but it would work even better if I did it like flat like that. And that sort of is how I'm building these things, really. I'm putting this fan adapter in there like that. So I'm putting the fan here, and I'm connecting it to the smoke box with a tube. I won't have to do that work. I can actually 3D print this whole thing, 3D print this whole design, and assemble my fan and motor in it. And I'll have, and it'll fit on here, and I can put in some screw holes, or use those screw holes and bring from sheet metal forward and capture it, and it'll just hang right in the front. It'll hang right in the front. It's a little tight. I mean, if you line these holes up, you can see how tight that gets in there. To the chimney is right there. But still, I'm using this wood. Wherever it went, there it went. I use this wood to say that's it. You can see, boom, bada boom. It sort of works. It sort of works. About like that. It sort of works. And then I just need to put a fan behind it. Well, that fan went for a walk. At any rate, I put a fan behind it. Boom. And a little motor. Boom. And I found those parts from Lionel, so I'm getting piece parts from my friend, train tender, Jeff. Great guy. Big help. Making progress. Oh yeah, you can see that now. It's becoming a full-fledged unit. It's looking more like what it's supposed to, and just in this new black. I think it'll look nice. All right, I'm going. Big long tape, sorry.